neighborhood in Pussy. Giving a shout out right now to SPR, Sparta Low, y'all already know what it is. Slow some in that Pussy. Big shout out to SPR, Sparta Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
Jeter, gratitude is definitely the attitude. Shows a blessing to be back in this black box where we no longer blow a session, but we have a session. I'm gonna have to remix that. I don't know how long I've been saying it, but the marijuana thon still continues, just not in the black box, it's outside. Yeah, rest in peace to the Mafia member, YCA 80 Bands. Not a hella familiar with him. Don't know much about his music. However, I was aware that he was on the scene. He from my side of town. And it's always sad, you know, to have to be aware that somebody lost their life to violence, especially so young. Seemed like he had some action industry-wise with his talents. And it's just crazy on these streets right now, particularly in his section. I think the report is that he went to a dispensary somewhere close to his section, borderline on the section that he may or may not be experiencing some type of gang feud between the two sections. But it's a report. We finna just tap in with, you know, with no further ado. Let's see what they say he had been up to.
That's what they said? The rapper? They just said the rapper outside. You know they had to put up on me.
Yeah.
They said 80 Bands outside? Niggas know the truth on Main Street, girl. You niggas better stop telling them.
What's the word with the politicers? YCA 80 Bands out the main streets met his early demise, man. He was down there on Manchester trying to get some weed, supposedly. Allegedly, words was being exchanged online. He was talking about dropping loads and locations and whatnot. Next thing you know, they was playing ball.
I don't understand what makes somebody feel invincible enough, especially in time of war, to be online, popping it, and then be just out here right there in them parameters and not extremely prepared. That's just, whoa, unfortunate, but wow.
I don't know how true any of that is. You know how that first word go. But he was at a weed shop. I don't know how many times.
Weed shops be janky in general. So in the time of war on the borderline, I can't say who hood this is in, but I know it's the general area where the hoods intersect. You, man, in the dispensary, you always coming across, you never know. Ooh.
Times he was hit either, but he was pronounced out the scene. He made a few appearances on No Jumper. He was trying to double back for a solo interview. Adam and Lush let him know he ain't ready yet though. Now they like, damn, I wish I would've gave him that shot, man. If I knew.
The crackers. Imagine that. The crackers dictating who amongst us are not ready to discuss a platform that was dedicated to our culture. That is crazy.
Time was running out. I for sure would have did it for him. It's crazy, because Ant just seen him on 84th a few hours ago. Right after he seen Ant, he posted his last Instagram story. It take Adam old messy ass to try to point out that he was talking about Ant or Munchie. But shit, only he know, for real. Tam like, Adam, stop. You know what, I think it's our duty to try to unpack that. He ain't put a name on it. He said, here.
How's it his duty to unpack it? He wasn't even qualified to be up there talking to you, but it's your duty to talk about him after his demise. Man, that's the corniest cracker convo created.
Lyrically destroyed a host on No Jumper, essentially, though. Eddie Vance was a cool artist. He was versatile.
But No Jumper has nothing to do with hip-hop, rap, or artists, so that conversation wasn't even relevant. They didn't give a fuck about that after he passed.
Yeah, I heard like 2 or 3 songs from him. They all sounded different, too. Travis Ford called Lush to break the news. He went to Instagram shortly after that. That was definitely news to Ant.
You know, you say he went to the hood shortly after that. Instagram, Travis Ford, like that. He up off the 909 at 9 to somewhere out the way area. He ain't nowhere around. And that is a wise thing to be. Just shout out to Travis Ford for not being no fool.
You seen it on his face when Adam said it. He like, what? Munchie already knew the details and everything. He like, shit, I know he was out this jurisdiction. Whack 100 called in too. talking about what he heard and what he's seen on Instagram.
Rest in peace to YCA 80 Bands, who has been on this podcast many times. Like I did one interview with 600 where he popped in and spoke for probably 20, 30 minutes. And in addition to that, he was on the news.
Oh, my mom really don't give what the Cracker got to say about it now. Like he said, him and Lush didn't even deem the dude qualified to be back up there talking on their platform. So what they got to say about it, rest in peace to Cuz. East Side Out.
Oh yeah, yeah. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Big Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up back.
100,000 feel like something when you're thumbing through it. Done it when some would say one would be dumb to do it. Running circles round rappers on their last lap. PayPal perhaps. Ass cap the cash app. Ass app is how I expect the next direct deposit. Positivity love phone posits check the closet. Just say we touching paper is an understatement. Underground label running late tell them run the payment. Executive decisions check the balance. Time to monetize the talents I accept the challenge. Memory a crazy tune 111 days. Local for my days 97 ways.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Big Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up back.
Unable to fake it, fuck how they take it. Heard about the meeting, I was able to make it. Just sick of watching Sherm heads squabble each other while the judge steady handing out lottery numbers. It go down year round, ain't gotta be summer. Life's a bitch and niggas never get apologies from her. Dumber, big and little homies frequently locking. Don't see no other options, that's the reason they flocking. SPI ain't the nigga, how you figure fat? Gift the gab, every gig get a bigger bag. Either name your price or it's appropriation. Finesse game, nigga nice with negotiations.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Big Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it.